Hello, I'm Franklin Marshall III.
And this is Cyrus, and this is the podcast where we interview people with podcasts.
All right, here we are.
We're back again.
We're both incompetent human beings.
Okay.
We have been unable to get guests on our show.
Yeah.
So I figured we're the guests, and we'll interview each other until further notice.
I feel that's how it's always should have been.
Okay.
We were the magic.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if you know this, 90% of podcasts don't make it past the third episode. We're twice as good as 90% of the people now.
I don't know if that math works out. But
That's a fact.
I don't,
That's
not,
a fact.
I didn't read it in the fact app.
Yeah, you read a lot of tomfoolery in that fact app.
No.
You read a lot of lies.
Where'd you read that?
I read it, which was the most...
On Reddit?
Yeah.
That's the worst place to get any information.
No, that's where the best truth is.
What do you mean?
Orange is the most honest color on the internet.
But anybody can post on that.
Yeah, but then the best...
So there's nobody filtering.
But a lot of people liked it, so that means it's good.
Oh, is that right?
That's how it works. It filters to the top.
Right.
No, if you just go into Reddit, it's bad. But if you Google something and a Reddit answer, those are good ones.
How's that make it? That's like...
Because you just go into Reddit, there's all kinds of... You don't know where you go, but Google found out, this one's true. And it put it up
Can't
at
you
the top.
search in Reddit?
Yeah, but that's not as accurate as search. The Google search is like, Google was like, this is correct.
Is Reddit like the dark web?
No, Reddit's like the lightest gray web.
Okay.
It's like Reddit is like light gray, and then 4chan's
Well, can
dark
I ask
gray.
you a question? Did you look at any other sources to back up that source?
No, that source looked correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why
I mean,
go
if the
further?
source makes sense, why would you check it?
Yeah. If it's I think they call that confirmation bias. So it's like, if it seems good right there, why go any further? You got the answer you
You know
wanted.
what? Confirmation bias is just a lie spread by the mainstream media to second guess yourself.
Okay.
That's what it's about.
Okay.
To cause self-doubt.
That's
That's
silly.
what it's about.
No, it's not what it's.
That's what it's about.
That's bias of you to say.
I mean, if my bias was confirmed, clearly it's correct.
Well, I don't. Okay. Well, you want me to start off?
Yeah,
with
I like it when you start.
Okay. Do you know that it doesn't hurt me? Yeah. Do you want to know how it feels? Yeah. It's you and me. And if I only could make a deal with God, I'd be running up that hill.
Did you write a little haiku
I
in
did.
honor of us just being?
No, it's running
a
up the hill
team?
by
Was that in the fact app, Franklin?
No. It's rock music. Bush.
Okay.
What's her name?
I think it's Kate Bush.
Yeah, Kate Bush. I love her.
Yeah.
She's great. So my question to you is, what kind of deal would you make with God?
I probably would have made a deal for some guests
Yeah?
on this podcast. That would have been nice.
Yeah,
I would make a deal for Ryan Reynolds to come to our show.
Yeah? That's the deal you would make?
Yeah, I think that'd be a pretty decent deal.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would need.
I think I'd like to be taller.
Really?
But here's my thing. You didn't go through the whole thing, so it's like, what's the deal gonna be with God? Okay, if I'm taller, what does God get in return?
What would he get, do you think?
I don't know. I've been thinking about that. Like, what could I give God that doesn't already have? I mean, He's got everything.
What if you said you'd be taller, but you have to one day a week be one of those guys that hold that cross
No, I got it.
and dance on the corner?
No, because they do that for free. Here's what I would do. I would say, I would work as God for like one day a week. I would take your job. You could relax, watch Netflix, do whatever you'd like.
He has a day off, Sunday.
Yeah, well, he could have 2 days off now, the whole weekend.
I don't know if you could handle that. You can barely.
Are you kidding?
You can barely handle being.
Are you kidding? I'd be a great
Franklin.
I'd be a great god.
You're gonna be
You ever
God.
play that game, Age of Empires? You're like a god, and you're controlling a
Franklin, you don't even
civilization.
have a job today. You don't have a human job. You can't hold a human job. You think
That-
you're gonna work
that's
a
an
God
inhu-
job?
No, I can't hold a human job, so I could hold an inhuman job.
Okay.
That's how it works.
It's like saying, I can't work the fryer, but I can be CEO of a company. That's not how that works.
That's exactly how it works.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm not. Well, actually, that brings me. I have a question. What job do you think that you could do that you're not qualified to do? Like, what's a job you're like, I could probably do that. Obviously, I'm not qualified.
A A job that I'm not qualified to do, but I could easily do.
That you think you could do?
I could probably be president.
You could not be president.
I've seen the last presidents. If they could be president, I could be. I
Yeah,
could be
one's
president.
going to jail. So what would you do? What would the first thing
You think I could be a better president than Bush 1, Bush 2?
No.
Bush 1, I don't think I could be a better president because he seemed like he knew what he was doing.
I think you could be better than Trump, for sure.
I could definitely be better than Trump. I could definitely be better than Biden.
I mean, he set
Biden's
the...
senile, so I'm already ahead of. I'm already being Biden.
No, you couldn't be better than
And then
Biden.
Bush 2, for sure, I'm better than Bush 2.
No. What would you do first thing? You're president. You're in the Oval Office. What would you do?
First thing?
Except whack off. Obviously, I know that's what you would do.
I don't know if I would whack off.
Yeah, you would whack off in the Oval
I think that's
Office.
more of a day 3 thing.
I don't think you respect anybody.
No, I had to figure out where the cameras are first.
I don't think there are cameras in the Oval Office.
Somebody's got.
No, it's illegal.
How'd they bust Clinton if there wasn't cameras?
Monica told him
Yeah,
everything.
because there was cameras.
No, she had a flip phone.
What I would do, I'd get the Area 51 docs. First thing I'd do, I'd look up the alien stuff.
But they try. Haven't you heard the presidents have tried that? And it's like the president doesn't have that much power to do that.
I'm sure there's a couple files I could get.
Do you believe in UFOs?
Of course.
I mean, they're obviously.
they're obviously real.
Yeah, so it's like, why can't we just? Well, that's what we should be putting money into.
Yeah.
All our focus should be on that, because it's like, what else is important? That could give us all the answers.
A couple episodes ago, I talked about how I want to bang aliens.
Well,
so I'm
that's
sold.
I didn't say that.
I'm sold. You don't have to. I'm in. I'm all in.
We don't need to have sex with them. We need to understand them. It's kind of like
What better way to understand them is to have sex with them?
When you go on a date, are you like first thing, hey, let's have sex, or are you like, let's get to know each other?
Yeah. Well, we'll get to know them, and then you really get to know someone after you have sex with them.
Well,
Like you get to know them, then you have sex with them, then you really get to know them.
I guess you're more qualified in this
Yeah, that's how that works.
particular.
Speaking of aliens,
Yes.
let's say there's an alien invasion tomorrow. What would you do?
What kind of invasion?
They're in. We don't know.
No, is it
Aliens-
Independence Day, body snatchers,
I'd say the
a
aliens.
Cloverfield,
Aliens show up and they're like, "Hey, we're here. Let me talk to your leader."
like Mars attack?
No, more the day the Earth stood still.
So like one alien,
There's a bunch of aliens. A ship touches down and they're like, "Yo, we're aliens. We're here."
and it's at my house,
Yeah, let's say it's your backyard.
and they say what?
They're like, "We've arrived."
We've arrived.
What will you do?
What would I do? I say, welcome. Come on in. I got oatmeal. You know, you like oatmeal?
Yeah.
No, I don't like oatmeal.
Damn.
Be like, what do you like? Well, we don't eat. That's perfect. Neither do I.
You guys have a lot in common.
Yeah. You know, I'd be like, you want to watch some TV? Yeah. Be like, yeah, let's see what's on TV. And then we sit down, maybe play a game of Monopoly, Twister.
Oh, don't play Monopoly. You'll start a world war between aliens.
No. Do you know?
That Monopoly is the game that separates people.
I'll tell you a fact. The British Parliament is not allowed to play Monopoly.
Yeah, that's smart. Have you ever played Monopoly with your family?
No.
I have. It's not fun.
Really?
Yeah, there's always a fight. Someone's fighting. Someone gets mad. Monopoly has ripped a lot of families apart.
Well, I didn't know that. What do you think? What do you think, and how do you think they're doing your variants in the multiverse?
I hope they're doing better than me.
But like,
I'll tell you what.
give me an example of like one variant you think that's like excelling right now. What do you think he'd be doing?
I think there's one variant that just didn't quit his job to do comedy, and I think he's doing great.
Yeah.
I think he's got a house.
Yeah.
He's probably has a wife that he probably doesn't love, but he's trucking. He's working through it.
That's the best you could do. Your variants.
I think there's an Asian Cyrus out there who's killing it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why's that?
I don't know, man. I got faith in Asian Cyrus.
Okay. No, just a feeling.
There's Trust Fund Cyrus. I'm sure he's having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's he doing with his money?
Probably cocaine and hookers.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's having a blast. Making his father disappointed.
Yeah. I think I'm a volleyball coach.
Oh, yeah?
Women's volleyball.
Is that Tall Franklin?
Yeah, I'd be a lot handsomer. I'd be
Yeah.
ripped like Ryan Reynolds.
He made a deal with God.
Yeah, that would be my deal, to be a volleyball coach.
Volleyball coach 6 days a week, 1 day a week. He's God.
Yeah, women's beach volleyball. I would be so great. I'd be like, get up there, hit that, slap that ball. Good job, Shelly. Good job, Sarah. That's the way to go. Yeah, I'd be so good at that. Or like NBA coach.
That Franklin Zig has got a Me Too charge as a
I'd be a-
historian sportly.
No, I would be a great coach in any sport. And I think my variants are all teaching different sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, or doing sports. I'm probably a professional volleyball player. Or like cricket.
I could see you as a curling.
Or like pickleball.
I see you as a curling coach.
Was curling like curl?
No, like with
Oh, I'd be good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be
You
real
should
good
get
at
into curling
that.
now. I think you'd be a good curler today.
Yeah, why don't we set up a team?
I'm open to this.
All right, I'm open.
This is the first good idea you've had, Franklin.
I've had a lot of good
We
ideas.
could be in the Olympics as curlers.
You think we could do that?
How hard could it be?
It doesn't look hard.
No.
It really doesn't.
No, really.
You know, it's just like, what do you need to do to qualify to that? You know,
Curl well?
you know, sweep your room.
It's
real-
shuffleable on ice.
Yeah,
I've been sweeping since I've been 13.
Is that really you're
No, actually more like 18. I started
Okay.
sweeping. I see more than 19 or 20.
you get paid for that or?
No, it's a passion project.
Wow.
I'm passionate to keep my clouds clean.
Do you believe you are what you eat? And if you do, what is it?
No, I don't think you are what you eat.
Well, shit. That's like.
I mean, am I a cow? No. Am I a ribeye steak? No.
All right, let's say.
Am I a booty of the girl I ate? No, I'm not.
Do you?
I have, and I'll do it again.
Why would you do that? That's where the poop comes out.
It's forbidden fruit, baby. Taylor's all the time.
But nothing ever good happened from forbidden fruit. I'll tell you an example. Adam and Eve, forbidden fruit, boom, poison, snake, bought the apple, done, dead. Nothing happened good from forbidden things. That's why it's forbidden.
Well, maybe God should make less forbidden things.
Well, I'll talk to him when I make a deal.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
I had a dinosaur question.
I-
Actually. we're really bonding on this.
Yeah,
one.
I know, I like this.
I mean, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, man.
Oh, stupid.
It's the best. It's the
No,
best dinosaur.
Velociraptor.
That's the second best diet.
You think second best?
Yeah, you could T-Rex and Velociraptor, they're two and one and two.
T-Rex. T-Rex is horrible because it's got the little arms. How's he gonna do anything with those little?
He doesn't. He's focused on the prize.
Yeah, but what's he doing with the arms? They're useless.
I think they just messed up the
He's just
dinosaur.
walking around like this.
T-Rex feels a little made up, to be honest with you.
It's not made up.
It feels a little made up.
You think the dinosaurs are made up?
No, dinosaurs are real. T-Rex.
T-Rex is
I
not
mean,
real?
look at that arm.
Well, they
Look at
came
that
out.
arm.
There's a documentary, Jurassic Park. It proves they're real.
I don't think it was a documentary, Franklin.
Obviously, documentary. Do you know the difference
What?
between a documentary and a narrative
Do
film?
you think that was a real? You think Mark Goldberg or Goldblum was actually a scientist?
It's a fact.
It's not a fact. It's like a fact.
Yes, as I read it just now. Jeff Goldblum, scientist. Fact.
I have a follow-up question to your question.
Okay.
If you could bring any if you could make any prehistoric animal alive today, what would you make?
Oh, those giant turtles.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
this guy.
yeah.
This
Yeah, those would be great. Because they had a lot more power back then.
You want
You
want
know?
some BBW turtles to whack off to?
Well, what's that mean?
Big beautiful woman.
Yeah, they would be big and beautiful.
Yeah.
I would want to ride it.
I'm
Like,
sure you
I would go around riding a turtle like people ride horses.
I'm sure you'd paint the ceilings as well while you took it for a ride.
Well, I could reach it probably riding the.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be easier. To
Maybe
to
that
hit
could
the
be my
ceiling.
job. You know, hey, have you seen Franklin? He paints houses riding a
You
turtle.
paint ceilings while riding to a turtle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a great job. It could be a startup, like an app. You know, people click on the app.
I mean, it's like you just want everyone to know you.
It would
whack at the
take me
sea
a
turtles.
while to get there, but
Yeah, I'm sure it'd take you a long while to finally finish once you saw a big.
well, I always believed that story, the tortoise, and it's a lie. Clearly, the rabbit won. Tortoise can't win against a rabbit. It's too fast, a rabbit.
Slow and steady wins the race, Franklin.
No.
Nothing.
It's a lie. They've been lying to people You're lying right now, okay? They're lying, and most importantly, you're lying to yourself, and that's
It's a fable.
That's the
It's
true.
you're supposed to
No,
learn a
that-
lesson about consistency
That's the true shame of it all.
and not being. It's got like one of those like flashy.
You're lying to the people, you're lying to me, and you're lying to yourself. It's a shame.
It's really shame you don't appreciate the classics.
ABC News said that the average chocolate bar has 8 insect legs in it. Would
What?
you ever eat an insect?
Whoa. The average chocolate bar has 8 insect legs in it.
Yeah,
Like talking about a Hershey's bar.
yeah. Or like when you go to somebody else's booty, same thing.
That second part's not a fact.
Yeah.
No,
well,
there's no bugs in.
according to
buttholes.
ABC News.
ABC,
Yeah, it's
not a
fact.
very trusted news service.
Oh, but Infowars is right.
No, but Reddit is better.
Oh, it's right.
Also, yeah, I mean, I've there's a lot of protein in insects.
What?
Yeah, protein's like that's the hot new thing is bug protein.
So you would eat a bug?
Yeah,
I couldn't eat a bug.
Thailand they eat bugs.
That's why I would never go to Thailand.
Very close
I'm
minded.
not eating bugs.
They sell cricket protein now.
That's weird.
It's a bit dystopian, but
I don't know. You know.
I think you keep a close mind about bugs.
Oh, what professional sport do you think you could play?
What professional sport I could play?
Yeah.
None of them, Franklin.
Yeah.
Do I look like
no,
a
I
fucking-
agree with you. You
I mean,
couldn't play any of them.
Curling. I could
No,
curl.
I don't agree. I think you're
I
not
could be
coordinated
the world's
enough.
greatest curler. There's nothing to
No.
coordinate.
It'd be terrible.
There's nothing to coordinate.
Horrible.
What do you think you could play?
Ping pong.
You could not play ping pong.
Yeah.
Have you seen Olympic ping pong?
Yeah, I could.
You could. Yeah, you would get smoked.
Are you kidding?
I'm actually good at ping pong. I
No.
would wallop you at ping pong.
Done.
That's not how that works.
That's exactly
you would
how it
no
works.
spin on those
It's on the
strikes.
wrist. On the wrist. They
This
would
isn't
never get
whacking
by me.
your willy to
I'm
the-
like,
to
I'm like a
sea
wall.
turtles.
I'm like a wall. Like that.
That would
like a
disqualify
fast
you
tongue.
right there. No.
Done.
You would get wrecked.
You would get wrecked.
There's.
I would
there's-
wreck the wrecking.
How many ping pong games have you played in your life?
Couple.
Yeah, there's a
That's all
Chinese
I
kid
need.
right now who's been playing since he's been 3.
Yeah, I've been playing since.
Never. You probably never played a full ping pong game.
I don't need to.
I doubt you ever played a regulation ping
I
pong
don't
game
need
in
to.
your
The
life.
talent is so.
How dare you disrespect the great sport of ping
How
pong?
dare you insult me with that dirty slut mouth
There's
of
a
yours?
whole you just lost like 100 social credit scores in
You
China
lost
for saying
100
you could be a ping pong player.
You lost 100 brain cells.
Disrespecting the great national sport of ping pong.
You're a disgrace. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you ever been wiping and you slip and you get a little on the hands? Has that ever happened to you? Like you're wiping and suddenly like, oh,
Like your finger when it goes through the
Yeah.
paper. Yeah, it's happened once or
yeah.
twice.
How do you feel in that moment?
I feel vulnerable. I feel betrayed
Yeah.
by Charmin, by those stupid little bears.
That damn bear.
On the TV,
Bear's
they're
a
just
liar.
lying, they're
Ultra
lying.
strong?
It's
Not clearly
not
not.
strong enough.
Yeah, you weakling.
Weak. I actually always wash my butt. I try to always wash my butt after pooping.
With a bidet?
Now I go to the shower. I like to shower. The
What if
bottom
you're in a
half.
public bathroom?
Well, that's obviously
You put it in
can't
the
do that.
sink?
No. you little naughty boy over there, Franklin. No, but if I leave the house, I always wash my butt before I
Yeah.
leave the house.
So are you like a big clubber? You go to the clubs?
No, I'm too old for that.
Yeah, I don't like hitting women. What's the word?
I'm happy. A lot of celebrities don't agree with you on that one. There's
Well,
a lot of famous people that
You
are
know what's
into it.
amazing to me? It's like all these articles about celebrities hurting people, doing weird pedo things, and they still get their jobs. And I'm going, you know how many talented actors? You don't have to use that actor. I could walk down the street and find like 1,000 actors in Hollywood that could do that job.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you just haven't beaten enough women, Franklin. Maybe that's the key to success. Maybe that's the key to success in Hollywood.
You don't like where a lot of things are going when I say, I don't like where this is going.
I mean, I'm just looking at the facts.
Didn't you have?
Yeah, I got some questions for you.
Yeah,
Speaking of beating people,
yeah.
If you could fight any person that ever lived, who would you fight and why?
Tom Hardy.
Okay, elaborate.
I would, well, first of all, it'd be easy fight. I could destroy him. I know you're laughing. I'm laughing, but it's
Why
true.
do you think you could destroy Tom Hardy?
Because here's how the fight would go, okay?
Okay.
He would go, "You were merely molded in the darkness. I was born in it." And I would whisper in his ear, "I am the shadow, Tom." And then all of a sudden, I would start hitting myself. And he'd be like, "What's happening?" He's hitting himself. And Tom would start hitting himself. You know why? Because I'm his shadow. So he would have to copy everything I'm doing. And then it would end in a tie because we would knock each other out. But let me tell you, if that doesn't work, here's what I would do. Gently fondle his balls.
Oh yes, we've heard of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, your forbidden technique.
That's right. I would use my forbidden technique. I would couple his balls real gently like, and I would say, "Welcome to the tickle tack master, buddy." And then I would win by ball tickle.
You know he would destroy you, right?
How could he destroy me?
He's winning.
I have 2 ways to beat
He's winning
him.
jiu-jitsu tournaments.
Yeah, I could.
First off, the first way was made up. That was not a thing.
What are you talking about?
You're
He-
gonna
he's-
hit your face and imagine.
Yeah, because he was born in the shadows. Okay.
First of all, that's
He-
not him. That's a character he plays.
he
called
was
Bane.
born- no.
That's a Bane. It's an imaginary character.
Listen to me.
frankly.
He was born in the shadows, but I am his shadow. So everything I do, he's got to do.
No,
So we would end in a tie.
A character he plays was born in shadows.
Yeah, but
It's kind of like how Tom Hanks doesn't actually have AIDS. He was just played a guy who had AIDS.
yeah, that's like an old reference. Nobody knows that.
Well, I know it. And,
Yeah.
then hopefully some of the youth on TikTok will get educated after watching this. But you know, he's like a pro fighter basically.
I'm a pro fighter too.
You've never fought anything.
I fight every day.
The only
Every
thing you
day I
fight is your
fight to
will.
wake up.
That's the only thing you
No,
fight.
every day I'm fighting. You know, and Tom he would have trouble with me. He wouldn't know what to do because I'm element of surprise. You know, maybe I'd even go tickle in his ear. I'd be like, "You like that?" You know, he'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Do you think this is gonna be the fighting is like a Three Stooges episode?
No, but that might work. You
You're
know,
gonna go
no, I might spank him a little bit and go, "What now, bitch?" You know.
and he's just gonna choke you.
I
He's gonna
would
just choke
no,
you.
I would just say, "Let there be carnage." You know, let's roll, baby. Let's roll around on that floor and see how Tickle Tack Master, defeats your
I would
jujitsu.
say tickling is your best option against them.
You
I'll
don't
give you
think
that
the shadow would work?
No, that's not real. That's not made up. That's made up. You
That's-
made that up.
It's not made up.
That's like a bad cartoon gimmick.
No, we'll see. When I fight Tom, we'll see who wins.
I have a question. I have some
I
questions for you.
challenge you, Tom.
All right, Tom. He challenged you.
I was molded in the shadows. You were born in them.
This
And then I would be like, "I am your shadow, Tom."
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Okay. If you could make a sequel to any movie, what would you make?
The Shape of Water.
You just want to fuck fish people.
No,
man.
I want to see baby fish made from
Yeah,
that woman.
Are you gonna make the fish a turtle too?
No,
In
I
a
just
sequel?
I want to see Aquaman, the real movie.
I don't see a Shape of Water once they've settled in their unhappy marriage.
Yeah, and they're like,
Once the-
"Why did you buy this fish tank? It's disrespectful to the kids."
Yeah. And she's like, why did I marry a fish?
Yeah. It's like, "What are we eating tonight? Salmon." You can't do that.
Yeah. Fish flakes again.
Yeah, God. All right, what's your next one?
If you could only celebrate one holiday a year, which one would you celebrate?
If I could only celebrate one holiday a year, what holiday would I celebrate? What holidays are there?
There's
Thanksgiving.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, Valentine's Day, Martin Luther King Day, Juneteenth, President's Day, Columbus Day.
Can I make one up? Because
No,
none
it
of
has to be a
those
real
really
one.
seem.
You have to pick one of those available.
Gay Pride Day.
Okay.
It's very happy. Everybody's happy on that day.
That's the one. That one.
Yeah.
Do you even engage in gay pride festivities, Franklin?
No, I don't. No, I like watching it on TV.
Very woke of you.
Thank you.
We'll clip that. That way, if anyone says we're homophobic in the future, we'll just play that clip.
Yeah.
I would do Valentine's Day.
Why would you do Valentine's Day?
I just enjoy how miserable everyone gets about it. There's nothing funnier than when those groups of girls will sing like, "We're gonna have a Valentine's Day and we're gonna be happy." It's like, are you?
So you just you get off on people suffering.
I just enjoy how upset people get over a fake holiday.
I would change Valentine's Day to Virgin Day, so we could celebrate all the people who haven't had intercourse.
It's gonna be you and a bunch of like high school kids.
Well, at least we're getting acknowledged. You know, maybe I'll do a protest. You know, virgin rights.
You have all your rights. What rights don't you have as a virgin, Franklin? You have too many rights. You should lose a few.
Well, you think so?
Yeah.
What rights would you take away from me?
I'm not sure you should vote.
Why? I always vote for the right person.
I don't know. You're not.
I write my own name in.
That's one of the problems.
No, really. Do you remember I ran for?
Yeah, you ran for life.
No, for president and life.
Oh, you ran for president?
No.
How'd you do? Did you win?
I ran for presidents, and I won.
Yeah. Well, one
I
time
got
I ran,
president.
and one time I didn't run.
What's the worst thing you've done to get out of an awkward stop and chat?
What?
Like an awkward conversation. Like what's like something you did that you're like, I can't believe I did that, but it got me out of that conversation. Like a party. Let's say you're at a party, like, and you had to make an excuse to leave. Well, it's like,
I just leave. I just walk away. I Irish goodbye.
right? I always say I have a kid at home, or a dog.
That's not.
Or
That's not
both.
bad. That's not even that bad.
Why is that not bad?
That's not that bad. You just lied about having a kid. That's not that bad.
Well, they're always sick, like the kid's sick or the dog's
What's he
sick.
sick with?
Yeah, it's terminal.
You just like, hey, I have a terminally ill
Yeah,
child.
because then no question. They're like, oh, go.
I would ask a lot of questions.
Well, I'd be already gone.
But why are you even at this party if you have a terminally ill child?
Well, this is hypothetical. I wouldn't be at a party anyway.
Yeah. Was this on the fact after?
All right. Blue pill or the red pill?
I go red pill.
Yeah, you would take the red pill.
Yeah, of course.
Why would you take the red pill?
Why would I be in the Matrix?
No, I think. Oh yeah, red pill is. So your ignorance is bliss.
No, red pill takes you out of the Matrix.
Yeah, blue pill.
Keeps you in the Matrix.
Oh, so ignorance is bliss is being in the matrix.
Yeah, blue pill.
So you want the knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, the Matrix isn't working out for me. so why am I going to stay here?
Yeah.
I get to be the one? Do I get to be
No,
Neo?
no. I didn't say that.
Oh, I just get to be one
You
of
just
the...
a regular.
I'm just living in the...
Yeah, you don't have powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could use a fresh start, honestly.
How's that a fresh start, though? You're like waking up to the end of days. The whole world's gone.
Yeah, but it's real. I'd rather have real misery than fake misery.
But what is real, really?
And being outside the Matrix is real.
Yeah.
Did you watch the movie? It was pretty clear. It was very clear that the red pill was real.
Yeah, I watched the movie. I like that movie.
What would you pick?
I would take the blue pill.
Yeah, you're just going to be in the Matrix?
Well, yeah.
Wanking your willy?
Yeah, because if I knew everything that was going on, it would make me sad. And I believe ignorance is bliss. You know, like the less I know, the happier I am. So I always think like the dumbest people are the happiest.
That's true.
Yeah. The word octothorpe is the proper name for the hashtag. Did you know that?
That's not true. It's a pound sign.
Yeah, octothorpe is.
Why is it called there's not even 8 sides to it.
I don't think octo means that.
Octo means 8.
Maybe it's because it's like a tic-tac-toe.
Makes no sense. Why would
1,
that be called
2,
octo?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
Octothorpe.
What's Thorpe mean? Square?
I don't know. I didn't go that far.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
If animals could talk, would you still eat meat?
We had this
Did
conversation.
you have this conversation already?
Like 3 times. I brought it up the second time, last time, and you said you already brought that up. So I'm not answering it.
Fine. Do you have any dating advice for single people?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Shoot.
Lie.
Solid
Lie
advice.
about everything.
Yeah.
You know, The thing that people get wrong about dating is being honest. Going in there saying like, hey, I'm this hot, I like this stuff, you know, it's all like great and good, but it's gonna, you're not being attracted to them. You want a woman or man to like you, and so you got to do anything you can to lie in order for them to like you. Whether that means like, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm a billionaire, a startup company. It's very interesting stuff I do. Wow, I'm like way more interested in you now. You know?
So what happens when they find out that you're not a billionaire to start a company?
You just keep the lie going.
How are you going to keep the lie going?
You say, I lost a business.
Okay.
We went bankrupt. And then the pity will start.
That's not how that works. They just leave you.
No.
No, they would leave you.
Well, you move on to the next one.
That's awful advice.
Yeah, thank you. Well, what would you get dating advice that you give?
Be attractive.
What happens when you're not?
Tough.
That's not really advice. That's like an
Or be rich.
That's an opinion.
Yeah. My dating advice is don't be old and single. Like me.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's not really advice, but
I have another question for you.
of course.
If you were going to a dress-up party, you have to dress up as famous historical figures. What would you dress up as?
I wouldn't be going to that party. But if I'd dress up at a store,
Yeah.
a store, any historical figure,
Yeah.
like from
history.
but like up until now, or like could it be from the 90s?
Yeah, that's history.
Okay. Maybe like the Unabomber,
I like that answer.
because
Elaborate.
one he's just covered
You
in
look like you could be a Unabomber.
in filth,
Yeah.
and nobody wouldn't recognize me. So I feel like that might be a good thing.
Yeah, I could see you as a Unabomber.
And I could live in a cabin. But I wouldn't do the bomb stuff, obviously.
I could see you with him writing a manifesto.
Yeah. Maybe that's not a good one. Abe Lincoln.
I was gonna pick Abe Lincoln.
Or what?
Why were you gonna do Abe? Why were you gonna be Abe Lincoln?
Because it would be a short time that I'd be around.
I was gonna do it because I already have the beard. I want someone to blow my brains out. Do you think the FBI is watching you?
What's that?
Do you think the FBI is watching you?
Why would they be watching me?
I don't know. Do you think they are?
You mean like watching everybody?
No, like specifically watching you.
Why?
I don't know. I think the FBI might be watching me.
Why would they be watching you?
There's this like pet van that always parks in front of my house. I'm starting to get a little suspicious. I'm like, why is this pet van? It's like this this pet cleaning van. Every day it's parked in front of my house.
That's just grooming pets.
I've never seen any pets get groomed there.
Why don't you knock on the door?
Well, if there's someone in there.
Well, then you'll know. Here's a way to find out. See what their Wi-Fi name is. If it's FBI van, you're in trouble.
I think the FBI knows how to cover that up.
No, I've seen it on the Wi-Fi. You ever seen like FBI van on Wi-Fi?
No, I haven't.
And I'm going, not connecting there.
I think the FBI might be following you, buddy.
Did you know surgeons who grew up playing video games make 37% fewer mistakes?
I definitely don't think that's true.
That's yeah, it's true.
What games were they playing?
No, so here's what you do. If you have surgery, make sure to ask your surgeon what kind of games he's been playing his whole life. And if it's like, I don't play video games, say I want a different surgeon.
I don't think, let me tell you, I've never once played video games and heard someone call someone the N-word while playing COD. Like, oh, that guy's going to be a good surgeon one day.
But it's a fact.
I don't believe that. Yeah, I mean, you wrote that. You say Reddit's not factual. Where'd you get that from?
Fact app.
Fact app's not factual.
There's an American town, you like this.
Oh, yeah.
There's an American town with a population of 1. She's in her 80s, employed as the mayor, librarian, and bartender.
I don't think she's employed. Let's just be real.
No, this is real.
So who's paying? How's she generating revenue in this town?
She pays herself
With what money?
with the money she earns.
What's the library? Where'd she get the library books from?
Amazon.
With what money?
The money she makes
Where's she generating the money from?
from herself.
Was she gonna tax herself?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna make $1 and then tax herself. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it all comes back.
This is like I don't trust this lady.
What, do you want to know where it is?
Yeah, where is it?
Monawi, Nebraska.
You know what? I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna
You're
take
gonna
her.
be a second person there.
I'm gonna show up.
You're gonna ruin her whole life
I'm gonna be
by
the
being
mayor.
the second
I'm gonna vote
population.
myself the mayor.
You gonna run against her?
I'm gonna run against her.
You know what? I'm not go and run against you.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a three-way run against. Yeah.
Three-way run down.
You know what? I don't think it's a bad idea. In fact, I challenge you.
I challenge you.
I challenge you to drive there with me and challenge her to a game of squash and running for mayor.
All right. Where is this get? Maui?
Manawi.
Manaui. We're coming for you.
Nebraska.
We've heard about what you're up to. We don't like it.
No, her name's not Manawi. It's in Manawi.
Manaui needs change, and I will be the one to change Manaui. Vote for
Yeah.
Cyrus for mayor of Manaui.
Yeah. Butterflies taste with their feet.
That's some kinky shit right
All
there.
right, so
That's some
dir-
real
dirty-
kinky shit.
Dirty bitches.
The real
Those
foul,
butterflies.
disgusting perverts.
It's like those kids online. Show me your feet.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of butterflies.
Butterflies just sucking pollen in their toes like deviants.
It's disgusting.
You know, I used to feel bad about swatting them. Now I feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel bad when you kill mosquitoes?
No.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I only feel bad when there's a spider who's living in the corner of my shower and we're chilling, we're vibing, and all of a sudden he comes down to my area of the shower, then I have to kill him. I always feel bad about that, but other than that, I love killing bugs.
Yeah. Interesting. In Wyoming, it is illegal to take a picture of a rabbit between the months of January and April without a permit.
Also, with a permit, I can.
So if you have a permit between January and April, you could take a picture of a rabbit. Well, Wyoming's got the most ridiculous laws.
Hey, that was,
Like, I don't even know how did that law come about?
who violated the
Like,
photo thing?
what happened to make them go, you know what, guys, we need to start a law. Too many people are taking pictures of rabbits between January and April. And when did the law start? You know, it's because, like, photographs haven't been around that long, right? Since the 40s, maybe. So it's like...
In May, it's fine. Take all the pictures you
Yeah.
want. January, April. Who violated? Who?
And it's like it's okay on Easter, obviously.
I feel like that was something petty.
Yeah.
I feel like someone was trying to get at someone. Like someone's like cousin, like someone's wife cheated on a guy who loved to photograph rabbits between January to April.
Like
And
he's
he was
got-
like, hey, permits now, buddy.
It's just like a pervert rabbit picture taker.
Yeah.
Lives in a cabin with bunny slippers.
Right.
Bunny slippers.
Yeah, right. Manifestos.
That's weird, right? You ever play the game Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
So I read that the creator named a donkey because he thought it meant a stubborn horse in English. And Kong was a title for a giant ape in Japan. And that's why I named it Donkey Kong.
Well, he's not wrong. A donkey is the name of a stubborn horse. It's like a donkey is kind of like a mini horse that's stubborn.
I don't think that's right.
That is 100% correct. Donkey is like a stubborn type of horse. And then Kong
Donkeys
is a
aren't
giant ape.
stubborn.
Yeah, they are.
No? You
They're
ever
known for being
ride a donkey?
They're known for being
They're
stubborn.
very docile.
Yeah, like a tamed one, but if you get one from
You
fresh
ever touch
from,
a donkey's
No, have you?
belly? Yeah, I tickle their belly like I see on the Webernet.
That's a different kind of hand movement.
What, this?
This is use that movement for something else.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah. You try Tom Hardy a donkey?
He'd be gone. I'd destroy him. Children of identical twins are genetically siblings, not cousins. Still can't have sex with them, so I don't really know what the
Don't
problem.
tell Targaryens that. Don't tell Daemon Targaryen. He'll give him a little extra lead in his pencil.
The popsicle was invented by an 11-year-old in 1905. How do you feel about that?
Okay. I mean, all right. I could invent anything in 1905. There was no inventions in 19. You know how easy it is to invent things in 1905? There was nothing invented yet.
Go elaborate.
Yeah, what was it around in 1905?
What would you invent in 1905?
I'd slice bread, right? Boom. That's an invention right there.
No, I think that was before.
Actually, it wasn't. I think it was like 1910 or 1915 sliced bread came
Oh,
out.
excuse me.
There's
That's one
no
fact that
phone.
you know.
There's like no phone in 1905.
They had a phone.
Was there phones?
Pretty sure.
There's no iPads.
I think the phone was like 1886 or something.
There's all kinds. We barely had there's no fluorescent light bulbs. There's nothing in 1905. They didn't have popsicles in 1905.
Fluorescent light. What do you mean, like the gaming setup rooms?
No, the lights, overhead lights. There wasn't Captain Crunch.
Do you think you
in
could be a
1905.
detective?
Yeah, I'd be a great detective, honestly.
Why do you think you'd be a great detective?
I have an inquisitive mind.
Oh, you need more than that, though.
I have a good memory for conversations as well.
You think you could solve crime?
I would be great at solving crimes. I'm
But-
really good at puzzles.
Are you?
Yeah.
I feel like you've been living a puzzle and you haven't solved it.
Sometimes, those who can't teach,
I don't know. Do they?
I'll take the mistakes of solving my own puzzles and not recreate them while solving other puzzles.
Did you do well in school?
Did okay.
Yeah. Like high school, how did you do?
Did like a 3-something GPA.
Is that good?
Yeah, it was good.
What was high school like for you?
It was kind of lonely, to be honest with you.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like what did you have friends? Or?
I had a couple friends.
Yeah. College got better?
College got better, yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you go? What city?
I went to the University of Maryland,
Oh,
College Park, go Terps.
but I don't know what that is. What did you do there?
Oh, you would love the Terps. It's a turtle as our mascot.
I love it already.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic.
We're the fighting
What a great
terrapin.
school.
Yeah, you would love it.
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
Yeah. The guy turtle, though, you might not want to whack it to that one.
Well, I don't do anything to the turtles.
Okay, all right.
I admire them.
Let's not get direct.
All right. Scientists discovered an organism that has a disappearing butt.
Okay.
Don't
tell me
you
more.
think like we should have that?
I could use a disappearing butt.
Right? It's like, why do we even have a butt or any of this
There's
stuff?
a lot of prisoners that would love a disappearing butt.
No, it's like I don't get it.
A lot of prisoners, a lot of altar boys.
Why did they design us like that?
Michael Jackson fans, they all could use a disappearing butt. But sorry, I cut you off. What else?
Yeah, no. Well, if we had a disappearing butt, a lot of twerkers would be out of business.
Well, no, they could still twerk. It's just that if they didn't need a twerk, they could
They
disappear.
twerk and it disappear like a magic trick.
Yeah.
There are 420 words for snow in Scotland.
Okay. Why? Is that how? What? Where you can find that fact?
William Wallace.
William Wallace said this?
It was on the back of the cover of the VHS of Braveheart.
No, it wasn't. I read it
Yeah.
very hard. That was not on the back of the cover.
No, it was on the back, and it said and actually had a quote. It's like Mel Gibson found this fact.
About researching for Braveheart?
Yeah, and he said, when I was researching for William Wallace, I found out there were 421 words for snow in Scotland and 1,000 words on how to hate Jews.
That's a good one. I like that setup. I want to try something new, Franklin.
What's the
I
name?
want to tell you some motivational quotes.
Oh.
Let's see what you think about them.
Okay, go ahead.
If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else.
I can barely lift 5 pounds. How am I gonna lift somebody up?
Yeah, that was from Booker T. Washington. I think he missed the mark on that one.
What if I put him in an elevator? Would that work?
I think that was
So
too
if I
literal.
put somebody in an elevator and
Yeah.
I got them lifted up, would that lift me up? Do I have to be in the elevator as well?
I
What
would-
about an escalator?
Definitely not an escalator.
What's better, an escalator or an elevator? What do you think?
Definitely an elevator. Escalators.
I think people mess up the escalator. You're supposed to walk on it, not just stand there. It's supposed to make walking easier, not just stand there like.
I think our country is just too fat for escalators.
I think it's the whole world.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
the rest of the world.
You got more of those?
Yeah. The struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow.
Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, you don't feel like your struggles today are making you stronger
No,
tomorrow?
every struggle I've ever been in, every year gets worse.
Do you feel like one day you're going to do some Herculean strength from all of this?
No, I think I'll just die, wither away.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Be stronger than your excuses.
What? No, I don't agree with that. I think your excuses should be stronger than you.
I have some.
Because then you have like protective layer. That's like a barrier around you. That's like an invisible shield. You know, then nobody can mess with you. If your excuses are stronger than you are, like, you're winning life.
I think you might not leave the house either.
Well, that's because my excuse is so strong. I don't have to leave.
I can see yourself having. I can see you having strong excuses.
I do already.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so strong. You're laughing, but it's true.
Yeah. I think you made a great point there.
Thank you.
I can't really refute it.
Come on, hit me.
That's all I had. I was experimenting. with
Jesus, you
something
had
new.
3 quotes. That was it.
That was good. Yeah. I didn't expect this to go that quickly.
Did you know it's illegal to go hunting in cemeteries in Oregon?
The thing is, that was about a specific guy. One guy who was just kept killing deer in the cemetery. Like, damn it, Billy, you can't keep killing deer in the cemetery.
No, I think it's because, like, everybody's already dead. So there's nothing left to hunt.
Well, I think they hunt animals that would go there at night.
No, I think they hunt people.
Well, people are dead, Franklin. How do you hunt people at a cemetery?
You know, cemetery is my favorite place to perform. I like a challenge. That's one of my best jokes on stage.
Yeah, I believe you.
No, really, it is. Look at my internets.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I already spent enough time with you in the real life. I don't need to see you in this
Under
life.
18 can't play pinball in South Carolina.
Good.
I feel like that makes sense.
Good. Yeah. Keep them out of the pinball halls.
Yeah.
Up to no good.
There are enough balls being played with,
Yeah.
you know. South Carolina's a weird place.
Yeah.
A sheep, a duck, a rooster were the first passengers in a hot air balloon.
Is this a Dr. Seuss story? Is this nursery rhyme?
No, it's a true story. Like Benjamin Button's a true story.
That's not
Like
that's not a true
Independence Day is a true story.
story. That was a true story. I remember that 4th of July was
So
crazy.
so was that movie, you know, M. Night Shyamalan, that Sixth Sense.
Go on. Sixth Sense? That
Yeah.
was fake as well.
A real movie.
Ghosts aren't real.
No, based on true story.
Ghosts aren't real. Well, Hollywood's ghosts aren't real. But wait, go back to that thing. So a duck, what was there?
A sheep, a duck, a rooster were the first passengers in a hot air balloon.
Okay.
All right, let me ask you a hypothetical here.
Yeah.
If a battle to the death, do you think a sheep, a duck, or a rooster would win? But they're battling in the hot air balloon.
A sheep, a duck, or a rooster?
Are battling in a hot air balloon
Well, the
to
duck
the
wins.
death.
It can just fly away.
No, they have to kill the other. They can't fly away. That's
Well,
that's
the
losing.
sheep would win.
Why would the sheep win?
I mean, the sheep's only he could fall on the rooster and kill him, and the duck.
No,
He could trample them.
no, the rooster's too quick.
What's the rooster going to do to the sheep? How's the rooster going to kill the sheep? It's not even going to break skin.
Of course it
It
would.
won't even break the wool.
Of course it would.
All that wool on a sheep,
Yeah.
it can't penetrate a
No,
rooster.
it would get hidden in the wool, and then it would like be
Roosters
like,
are
you
all
don't know
tall.
where I am. And it would be on top of the sheep, and then it would go.
It could never kill a sheep. It could
I
never.
think the duck and the rooster would help kill the sheep together, and then the rooster would kill the duck.
a rooster might be able to beat a duck.
I think the rooster would win.
No, but the duck has high ground.
No, you know what would really happen? Here's what would happen. They'd all be fighting. The duck and the sheep be going at it. And the rooster would go, I think I know how to end all this. And he would go to the hot air balloon and
How would it even go?
Pop the
How
air
would it go
balloon.
up there?
It'd crawl.
How crawl? What? They can't fly.
You crawl with the things.
They can't crawl.
Yeah, with the claws.
Roosters can barely walk.
No, they can crawl and
They can
walk.
barely walk. Well,
Okay.
They can't even run.
Fine. The rooster would ride the duck
Actually-
up into the air balloon and
Oh,
pop
now
it.
they're working. Now they're a team.
Yeah, because they say, you know what? If nobody wins, we all win.
Birds can't even think that well.
Yeah, well, you're misinformed. Because clearly birds are real, and
Birds are barely even real.
No, it's not. The birds are real.
Nah, everyone knows birds are fake.
Okay.
Not all birds. The people say all birds are fake. That's ridiculous. About 33% of the birds are fake.
Yeah.
The rest are real.
Do you know what the Spice Girls' original name was?
No.
Touch.
Okay.
Which do you like better?
Spice Girls. Touch.
Really? I like Touch.
Yeah, bet you would, you little nasty
Okay.
dirt bag.
All right.
You and all those Catholic priests probably love Touch.
All right, here's one.
Yeah.
When you add up all the Twilight movies, the trilogies,
Yeah.
all the silent brooding, it equals 20. If you add it all up, it equals 21 minutes of silence of screen time.
What am I supposed to do with this information, Franklin?
I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. Have you ever seen the movies?
Nope. Have you? Why'd you bring that up? Are we trying to placate all the...
I thought our audience would appreciate it.
Our 98% male audience is going to love this.
All right, here's one that's more things I like. Whales and dolphins evolved from Endophius small burrowed animals in today's South Asia. I think I really messed that one up. I can't read my own.
I know they came from a kind of like a dog-like creature.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I know about this.
How'd you know about that?
I learned a lot about things.
On Reddit?
No, but TV. Yeah, they used to be dogs. That's why they're so cool.
What do you think about this law? In 2011, Milani passed, I think it's Hawaii.
Milani?
I think it's a place in Hawaii. Passed a controversial new law making it illegal to foul the air, which people question for how could they make farting illegal?
So they made farting illegal?
That's correct, yeah.
What was the punishment?
I believe they
What if you shart? Is that also illegal?
No, I think that's like a gray area.
More of a brown area.
Yeah.
Brown area locality.
In North Carolina, if a couple claims to be married when they request a hotel to share, by common law, marriage rules in the state say that they are married.
Good for them.
So all you have to do is share a hotel room, say you're married, and you're married.
That's it?
That's it. In North Carolina.
Good for North Carolina. I'm glad I'm glad they're so open with their laws like this. Very, very open and progressive of them. Surprised.
How tall do you think the world's tallest Lego brick structure is?
4 stories.
How tall is that in feet?
150 feet.
You were pretty close.
Yeah?
It's 114 feet, 11 inches.
All right. I would like, I've always wanted to go to Legoland. Have you ever been to Legoland?
No, I haven't.
I would love to go to Legoland.
Yeah?
I went to Disney. I hated it. I bet you I would like Legoland.
Don't you find it amazing, like, how everybody, suddenly, like, in past 10 years, Legos became socially acceptable for adults to play with?
Yeah. Everything childlike has become acceptable for
It's
for
kind of
adults.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's kind of a loser generation.
No, I like it. I like Legos.
Yeah. I like them too. I'm kind of a loser.
I would totally go to Legoland.
I would go. I have an
I
AT&T
live in
Lego.
Lego. Yeah.
Set.
Do you?
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
I was making it on TikTok Live for a while, and then I stopped because I wasn't getting views.
You don't feel like that there's you lose some kind of your soul doing that stuff?
Yeah, I was losing my soul, so I stopped.
Like you're making Legos in front of a bunch of kids.
Yeah, I didn't like it really.
Yeah,
But I did like making the Lego. It brought me a lot of happiness a little bit.
yeah, but so like there's like a cruise ship they're making that it flies in the clouds and stays up for like days, and I feel it's like a dangerous thing to go to. You don't think so?
Is that real?
Yeah,
I see that they had it in the video games, Final Fantasy. They had airships.
yeah, they're making that. Yeah.
I'm glad they're making that. We need airships. We went amok with these regular planes. You got to sit down. You're in coach. There's there's Spirit Airlines. Someone's yelling at the stewardess.
Yeah,
But in an airship where you can walk around, you're free.
No, it has like a pool, a basketball court.
Yeah.
But like, here's my thing: on a cruise ship, like Titanic,
Yeah.
you crash. Lifeboats, you crash in the clouds. Well, you got parachute?
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
fun.
you can't fly. You can't swim to a cloud. You can't go, oh, let's have a lifeboat to a cloud. You know, if you're that high up in the air, parachute's not going to do you
You can have a
anything.
little glider. Maybe have a glider.
Still, you're so
glide.
high up in the air.
You glide down.
You're not the superhero cop man.
Well, you can't. Well, if you'll figure it out, I would love that. That you could hang glide. Hang glide safety.
How do you feel about the Tesla humanoids coming out?
What?
Tesla's coming out with humanoid robots
No, when?
soon, like next week or something.
I don't trust it. I don't trust anything robotic.
What about the asteroid that destroyed with the DART program?
What are you talking about?
This was yesterday in the news.
I don't
The
read the
defense, they have a whole defense mechanism now. If an asteroid comes to Earth, we know how to defend it by blowing it up.
Do you think it would actually work?
They did it. They tested it. That was
they blew up an
yeah,
asteroid.
and it was all filmed. You didn't see that?
No, I don't know how I missed this.
They filmed the whole thing, and you can see it crash into the asteroid and worked. Like Armageddon, Bruce Willis. He won.
I'm glad we finally did something right. The government did something right for a change.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
No. Yes. As a
Yeah?
child, I rode a horse. Was a pony count?
How about a motorcycle?
I rode a scooter.
Not the same thing.
How about you? You rode a motorcycle?
Oh no, I would never do
Why'd
that.
you ask me that question, Franklin?
But I don't know. It was in the cards.
All
Do you believe in out-of-body experiences?
I've had one.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I was.
Let's end on this. Tell us about your out-of-body experience.
I was dreaming, and I was literally floating in the corner of my room, and I was like, "Hey, that looks like me." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, that is me." Move my arm, and I moved my arm, and my arm moved, and I freaked out, and I went back into my body.
I don't know. That seems suspect. Because, like, how do you know you weren't just dreaming that you were up in the air looking at yourself?
I was in my room.
But that's a little different than, like, the person who said they were in the doctor's office and they could tell that the doctor was, like, holding this kind of thing and the nurse was doing this and...
Well, I mean, that was my out of body experience.
And you really felt like you were above your...
Yeah, I was in my room. And when I moved my hand, it moved exactly.
But, like, what else did you experience any, like, transition into that? Like, do you see a white light? Do you hear a voice?
I just kind of remember floating in my room.
And how did... interesting.
I've also seen. I feel like I've seen like mundane moments of the future.
All right, well, I guess we'll just wrap it up then. With who's your favorite Stranger Things character?
The Gorgatron.
The who?
The Gorgatron.
I don't know who that is. Vecna? I like
No,
Vecna.
I like the first bad guy.
Okay. Well, anyway,
That was our show, episode 6 in the bag. Where can they find us, Franklin?
you can find us on the Webernets. We are streaming our podcasts on all streaming services: Apple, Google, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon. And please follow our TikTok at the Franklin and Cyrus Pod. You can follow us on Instagram at the Franklin and Cyrus Pod. And just Google the Franklin and Cyrus Podcast and you'll find all our information. Thank you very much. And please continue to watch us, share our videos, share the podcast. The more people that watch us, the more excited we get and the better the show gets.
There you go. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.